Let me add you up, babe. Here you go. Let me show y'all some. I bet y'all didn't know this. Who is this, y'all? Who is this? Who is this, y'all? Y'all know? Do y'all? Laura Lake. What about you, Pinky? You know who that is?
Yep. I just typed it into the chat, Miss Lake.
Yeah, you know what can you tell me about Miss Lake?
Miss Lake, she's an attorney, not an attorney.
She's an attorney.
Yeah, but also she's a judge. She's a judge.
Did you know she's tied up with that Diddy too?
No.
Yeah. Yes. Let me show y'all my thing with Miss Laura, Dr. Laura Lake. Salute to this Black woman, Black excellent Miss.
Yeah, television. She on TV all the time too, isn't she?
Yeah, but let me tell y'all what y'all don't know about this lady right here. Let's put it up. You my eyeballs, hopefully you can see it. Let me pull it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to read it from my phone. But Miss Lake, that y'all don't know about Miss Lake, she was Mary J. Blige backup dancer and singer. I bet y'all didn't know that, did y'all?
No, I did not know that.
Yes, Mary J. Blige. Let me read it. I can't see that, so I'm gonna have to read it from my phone. Wait a minute. Let me just make it.
You want me? She was background.
Wait a minute, Pinky. Hold it. I'm gonna make it big. I want to read it, right?
Okay.
So let's talk about her, y'all. Y'all didn't know this. In 1999, Miss Lake relocated to New York to work in the entertainment. She sang backup for Mary J. Blige, Sean Puffy Combs. That's how she tied up with that. I don't know. You know, she's a beautiful girl. And I just hope that this man went after this girl. She have never mentioned. Never knew that she did work with Sean Puffy Combs too. She's a singer and she writes a lot of songs too, y'all. And who else? Jay-Z, Combs, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Lake began writing, recording, and publicly performing her own music, eventually creating her own production company. A lot of things that they sing, this woman had wrote. I bet y'all didn't know that. A lot of hit songs that Mary J. Blige did, Sean Puffy Combs did, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. This woman had wrote a lot of that. Now, Lake appeared to live and date to New York, which the dating lives of New York women. They just talking about, I had never seen that. The dating lives of New York women. The series aired on women's entertainment channels as Single in the City. Yeah, I remember that, but I never did watch it. Lake served as a correspondent, expert, and life coach on the Greg Burick show, and as y'all of course know she's a legal analysis, a relationship expert, and life coach on the Ricky Lake show. Do y'all remember the Ricky Lake show? I don't know if y'all remember that. The Ricky Lake show was a talk show that was out way back in the day. Okay, so let me go that. Lake has made guest appearance on Dr. Phil, The View as a legal expert. She also appeared on the Today Show, The O'Reilly Show, Bill Cunningham Show, Regis and Kelly, Montel Williams, The Morning Show with Mike and Juliet. Lake has showed as a guest host. You all know she is also always a legal analyst for MSNBC and True TV. Since 2005, Lake has been a regular on commentary on CNN, Headline News, Fox News, and so forth, right? Lake is also a regular contribution to Black Entertainment TV, Meet the Faith, and My Two Cents. She has participated in TLC shows While You Were Out, Trading Spaces, Between May '07 through '09, Lake hosted 47 episodes. She is very talented, y'all. They just looking at that woman sitting up there, y'all would never know. But anyway, I can't see the rest. But what happened is that y'all remember she ended up being had her own show, judge show, right, y'all? So I'm gonna bring it back down. So I just wanted to show y'all that I knew about Mary J. Blige. I knew that she's a dancer and a backup singer. And she really did on the weekends. That's how she paid her way through schools, you guys. Yeah, can you hear me? Panky.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's how she really paid her way through school. You got a lot of them girls say they dancing to pay their way through school. They be just talking bull. But she really did. And she is so beautiful. And and when I learned that, I said, I got to do this. I don't do much about Sean Puffy Khan because I can't hardly take all that abuse that he be doing. But hopefully this woman, hopefully Miss Lake, she's so beautiful, y'all. Just beautiful. That woman is talented and beautiful. And I hope nothing don't come out where this man done abuse this woman. I never heard anything about it, but every woman come in his path seem like he tried to abuse and take advantage of it. But if he did, she's awful quiet. All right. But anyway, that's the story. Salute to Dr. Lori Lake. She also has a doctorate degree, you guys, right?
Yep.
So she's very educated and she's very talented. And nobody will never knew that lady sitting up there, that judge can come behind it, can sing her butt off. That judge can dance her butt off. And then it kind of like scratch her head, but she's just a typical Black girl. And she is from Detroit, Michigan. Black excellent gold to Miss Lori Lake today. Shout out to Black Lake, Alexis. So that's a piece of little Black history. Maybe y'all didn't know. She's still in the land of the living, though. Pinky, what you think about that?
Oh yeah, she is. She has accomplished a lot. She has a son. Also, she's a mother and everything. She also not just that. She's a motivational speaker. Most people motivational speaker, and she participated in with a lot of books. A lot of people may not know that she's a publisher.
Yeah.
Published books and everything.
Yeah. And so we do know, I'm just going to do briefly on this because I might have not bought this picture out.
She's from Michigan.
Huh?
She's from Michigan.
From Detroit. She's from Detroit. Yeah, she's from Detroit. She's from the hood, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
She worked for this man. She wrote for this man. She danced behind the scene for this man. And a lot of those people behind the scene that made this man rich, you would have never know that by Judge Lake. And she's so modest, she don't never talk about it or brag about it.
Mm-mm.
So we're going to see that today. What's the relationship with John Puffy King, Hotel, and all those men of love and marriage transfer? They are abusive.
Yeah,
they are abusive. So at what point on Love and Marriage Huntsville is Carlos King willing to allow Martell to get out of hand like Diddy? Everybody just ignored Diddy. They knew Diddy was allegedly violent towards women. There's no joke about Diddy. And what about on Sweetie Pie too? Sweetie Pie's son. Y'all remember Sweetie Pie's son? He was abusive on that show. I saw some where he used to. I have saw where he beat up the one that
got the baby by him.
Yeah, he would. Yeah. So how are we going to continue on allowing Martell to be on that show? I don't know why Carlos do that. Y'all know, Pinkett, I'm gonna let you talk about about Diddy. Can you hit the audience a little bit to what you know about Diddy?
Yeah, P. Diddy or Sean Puffy Combs. She allegations. Everybody know when his homes in Miami and L.A. and everything. Actually, he has a total of 3 homes that was raided. They showed the two, the one in Miami and in California. So far, the latest, had a long relationship with the female here. Her name is Cassandra Ventura. They call her Cassie. She met him when she was 19 years old, and he was not close to her age. He was a grown man. He was old enough to be a daddy, if you want to say that. But anyway, um, everybody, he's more like a narcissist. He's not more, he is a narcissist. And he wields his power. He's the type of person, you cross him, you either going to end up allegedly not not being able to say anything. He controls the entertainment world, the hip hop world, you name it, because he has a lot of big people behind him. And allegedly, he's one of the big people in the Illuminati. That's allegedly. But anyway, he has total right now. There's 7 cases against him now. 2 more was just added last week. 2 more cases, and I have been following all the cases, and actually I got the reports on all the cases, the documents. I've been trying to go through them, but it's just so much. But he settled with Cassie. When Cassie was finally, everybody asked, why don't she just leave? When you're controlled, and when someone tells you when to eat, when to sleep, when to get up, or what to do, he beats this young girl constantly. So he had the fear of God in her. um, he's behind allegedly a lot of people that's not here anymore. Uh, and I don't want to go into their names, but you have to follow my channel in order to hear those. But anyway, he beat her constantly, and if you notice the surveillance tape that was from the hotel, that one sealed the fate, because everybody still gave him the benefit of the doubt and thought she was only in it for the money. She wasn't. She was not in it for the money. When you got groomed and everything by someone like him, it's hard to get away. And for women that been through this, they know what I'm talking about. It's hard to get away. And
Yeah. So, Pinker, let me pick it back on what you're saying. According to statistics, 85%,
yeah,
that is a high percent. 85% of women are victimized by people that they know are close to the intimate partners, you guys. They said that it's even a bigger problem when it comes to Black women. Black women is almost 3 times likely to experience being deleted off the face of the earth than the clear women's, right?
yeah,
So women's only make up 8% of the population, Black women, but they got a higher percentage of being victimized simply because uh, um, everywhere in the world, regardless of the educational background, economic, or racial background. When violence against Black women occurs, Black women are often depicted as women who don't need help, y'all. We're strong women. They say we're strong, y'all. We are so strong, so we don't need no help. Yes, but
mhm.
anyway, Carlos King, this is limited to Carlos King. Every time I think about this 85%, this woman crashed. This woman had told this man over and over and over, you need to fire him. I feel like you funded my pain. You funded my pain. What you think about that, Pinky?
Yeah. She tried to get away many times, leave him. But you see, even after the divorce, that demon boy, he still haven't gotten the message. He's going to continue the same way Diddy did Cassie. Every time she will leave, he brings her back, or he sends somebody to go get her. Same thing with Melanie. Melanie, thank God she woke up. God told her to leave, and she did what God said. She left, and but you got to look. There's a big difference between those two women. She was 19 years old, and Melanie was married to her narcissist. To the
Yeah. Yeah, but
um,
according to statistic is whether you're married or not,
right,
most likely it's going to be from an intimate partner.
right.
But according, if you listen to what the sister said, Sister Flecker said, she said she don't believe a black man should be
Mhm.
behind bars. So, in other words, she will say, "Let the abuser go free. Leave him alone, Melody. Let the abuser go free." And a whole lot of ladies like that in our community. Just let them do what you can have broken ribs, you can have black eyes, you can see all of these things, but it seems like your life don't matter. This girl life don't matter to King, Mr. King, because allegedly it matters. He would try to provide a safe working space for her. All
Hmm.
right.
And let
Yeah.
me just pick it back off you on that one. Um,
Mhm.
for Nell, that says she don't believe in black men going to jail, especially her best friend, her brotherly love, the demon boy. And then this one here that believe was saying, and he lied to everybody on that podcast. Uh, he didn't see anything. He didn't know what was happening. He's a liar. I'm gonna call him straight out to his face. You're a liar, ninja, both of y'all. You
And you
can
know he lying, Pinky, because he sat on stage and cried like a baby over a hotel.
right.
The hotel went violent behind
Right.
it.
And if he's a content creator just like we are, if we know what's going on in the street, he definitely knows because he get firsthand knowledge of what's going on. So that lets you know he's a liar. And also, this is directly to Nell. Nell, if he shouldn't go to jail, what do you want to do? Do you want him to end up unaliving his ex-wife or someone else or the children because he's already lost his mind. He's a ticking time bomb. He's just ready to go off. Is that what you want? And then what do you say then? Oh, you were sorry. You can't take it back. You can't take it back because if you do try to take it back and something happened to her or the children, we're going to hold you 100% responsible,
Can
especially
y'all
me.
can y'all imagine the kind of counseling she was giving this man? But this man right here is the main one that's keeping a hotel on the show.
Right. And let me just say this that they keeping him on the show. What do they think would happen to what do they think would happen to their network, everything, if something happened to her by his
Something
hand or those
already
kids?
happening to her.
Yeah,
I mean, just because you don't see no black eyes and
right,
broke rib, I'm gonna tell you the worstest kind of abuse is mental abuse.
right,
That mental abuse, something you take for a lifetime. Just think of people that been abused. Even
right.
myself been abused before. I still remember that abuse because it's that mental abuse where he constantly tearing you down mentally. And you know what? We already saw that he trying to make Melody to be out the abuser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw where he trying to make Melody to be out the abuser. And then this season, that's why this season is so low, you guys. 258,000. Because who wanna tune in to see this man as a victim? They trying to paint him as the victim. That's what they trying to do at this show. This woman right here is in the same situation as this. I don't care what how y'all put it. It's the same situation. This girl right here was mentally and physically abused. I can't hardly. I love. She looked just like my granddaughter. If I put a picture up there, you will swear up and down that was her. That's why when you do Diddy, I can't come over there because I was just seeing my grandbaby laying down there on the floor where he kicking her all in the head and stuff. Can you imagine how that girl's mothers, parents, and family members feel seeing that type of abuse? And oh my God, Pinky.
Yes, yes. Now, you brought up the kicking in the head. She has suffered a lot of damage from that kicking in the head, and I can actually bring it up and read it to you. But I know you probably don't want me to do that.
No,
But
because I'm
she,
trying to be monetized.
okay,
They hardly
well,
monetized. I try to keep it to the
so I was
minimum.
okay. Well, she has suffered a lot of damage from that kicking in the head and everything, memory loss and everything else. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
concussions and everything. And somebody people ask, why do she stay? Why would That's the stupidest thing I've
Fear,
ever heard.
fear.
Yeah,
Fear. It's a lot of time it's be fear, and then you remember how you talk about people being groomed and
right,
conditioned. Especially the younger you are, the more you're able to be
right.
groomed. Hmm.
And I want y'all to stop saying she stayed for the money. If you know the story, I got the court docs. Read those and everything. She didn't stay for the money, and she repeats the same story as Kim, um, the mother of his twins and his son. She repeats the same story as uh, uh, Jane Doe. She repeats the same story as so many others. She didn't stay for the money. He does this to everybody. So stop saying she stayed for the money or she stayed for her career. There was someone that was saying that, and I was listening to, I don't get on other content creators live and talk back, or I just sought for like 30 minutes. I couldn't stomach it. And I just had to chat in and leave a comment. And that's not me.
So
I
I just want to say that I wonder what's her story.
Okay,
What
thank you.
is the judge story? Judge, do you have a story you can tell us? Because she was there, y'all.
Yeah,
Backup singer, backup dancer.
yeah.
She was there right along with everybody else. Y'all didn't know that. But
Mhm.
Judge Lauren Lake, y'all, she was right there. Let me show y'all. Let me show you again. What this say? This will tell you, right? This I already just read it to y'all, but Judge Lori Lake, she sang back up for Mary J. Blige. And who else? Sean Puffy Daddy, y'all.
Jay-Z,
Yeah,
Drake.
Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. Lake began writing for them, writing for him, recording, and publicly performing her own music, eventually created her own production company. What
Mm.
is her story? I wonder if Dr. Lauren Lake judge, because she was young at the time. She wasn't a Lauren Lake at the time. She wasn't a judge at the time. She was a little young girl coming through there just like the rest of them, really young, coming through there under this man. And I'm wondering what was her story. I wonder would she come out and tell us anything? After all, she knows the law and she is a judge. And I wonder would they subpoena her, y'all? That's why I bought a. I have not been talking about Puffy because it's so. I've been abused before, and it's such a sensitive subject for me. But I decided to talk about Lord Lake and bring attention to it. But Empower Women said Black women are expected to forgive, sure is, pray, take the high road against our abuser. You can't go to church. If you're a young girl and you trying to talk to them church people, they talk just like now. Because that's how they did me. I was going to church when my husband was beating me. I was married to this man. I was 18. He was like in his late 30s. He was having PTSD from the army, y'all. And I would go to church with them black eyes, and they would tell me to get on my knees and pray. I tried that, Pinky. That man kicked me in my head.
Right.
While I was on my knees praying. And I'm like, I'll never ask nobody from church anymore for no advice. None of them women's at church, they can't tell me nothing, because that's what they'll tell you, to pray and stay on and stay there. And that's the same attitude Nell got. Miss Fletcher.
They tell you it's going to get better. You got to just hang in there. He's going through some things. Man going to be a man. That means you're giving him a pass to beat the crap out of you.
Mental abuse.
That
mental abuse too is just bad. You stop hitting on me. Now you got just constantly making me feel like I ain't nobody. And you're so right, empowered woman. You're so right. That's what they tell these young girls, go to them for advice. They can't get no advice from the older black women my age in the community because of their attitude. They were raised like that. I remember when somebody I knew was doing something, violating a little girl. And first thing they did was, I thought you were. I thought out of all the people, because I was the older lady, that you were gonna be on my side. Because she didn't want her husband reported that he had got her daughter pregnant. Her daughter was 11. And they came to me, and and I told them I'm a nurse. I am a mandated reporter. Stuff like that you can't come to me with no stuff like that. No. And then she got mad at me until today. She would not speak to me. She is mad at me because she felt like I should be one of them numbers. You're a black man, ain't got no business going to jail. Just leave him alone. She told me. Now she go to church all the time and then take the church people on me. They told me since I had reported it, I was messing up this man's good name. He a deacon in church, and I'm messing up his good name. So, and I remember that little girl. I remember when I was a little girl, and when I was young, going for help to the elders, how they did me, and I would not let that little girl down. I did not let that little girl down. Eventually, I went through hell trying to get them to arrest that man. I went to hell and back. I had to go outside of Huntsville. Huntsville is something else, y'all. When it comes to black women, y'all can see that. Y'all can just see this case with Melody, how they do black women and children in that court. I had to go outside and go through the federal all the way from Ohio. I just so happened knew somebody that was a black woman that was over the federal, the whole town, the whole United States. And that was how I got that man arrested. But they left that black man in a home with that girl. They wouldn't do anything to that man. And I stayed on it. And today, that mom hate my guts. And then after he got put in jail, they only gave him 15 years. She had the nerve to call me and ask me would I help her put some money on this man's books.
Oh.
She said, can you give me some money to put on his books since you put him in jail? You need to help me put some money on the books. That's what she told me. I was responsible for him to go into jail. She didn't feel like that was the accountability that she said I was the one responsible. He did what he did. That's why he went. All right. Miss Marilyn Taylor. Y'all, I'm having hot flashes this morning. I ain't had hot flashes in 30-some years. I'm having hot flashes.
I don't even know what that feels like. I never had those.
You ain't never had hot flashes?
Never. I don't even know what it feels like. I tell my friends that I don't, they be having them. I don't know what that feels like. I really don't.
Well, you blessed. Or you just a late bloomer. Some women come do it very late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Marilyn Taylor said Nell was stupid. Waiting on Chris for 2 years. Melody gave Martell 5 years to get his stuff together. She is not a good mentor. And I believe Melody probably stayed, Miss Marilyn, she probably stayed as long as she should, listening to Nell. Nell don't want her to leave her. Nell was trying to groom her to be like she was with Chris. That's my opinion, y'all. What you think?
Mhm.
What you think Nell was doing?
Now she's a male identifier, first of all, and she used to being a side chick. She been a side chick for as long as Melanie been alive, right? So she's trying to give advice to a strong woman like Melanie. Oh no, it's not gonna fly. Melanie listened and she didn't take her advice, and thank God she didn't, because Melanie knew what she was saying. She just didn't want to call her out. Was nothing but crap. And Mela didn't say this, but I'm just imagining her trying to take advice from somebody that she know is a side chick. You know what I'm saying? You can't give advice. How can you? Where's your
Yeah.
credibility?
Because if you look at, let's just say for against, you remember when Kimmy had so much love in her heart for a bed bug, where Martell was trying to stay away from bed bug,
Mm-hmm.
and at that time, and she said, well, what about something? How did that go? She said, what about her? About
Right.
coleslaw? Ain't
Right.
you gonna be hurting her feelings or something like that? She said, do you remember how that went?
Not exactly, but what are you worrying about coleslaw feelings for? Coleslaw is the op. She's the side chick. She's the
Yeah,
one that's messing up the marriage. Uh, she's the one that's stepping into a whole family, you know. So she don't have no feelings. She
yeah,
brought herself into
yeah.
something.
In other words, I can't remember. Y'all write it down if y'all can remember how she put it. But it meant, ain't you gonna be hurting her feelings if you don't see her no more? That's what she meant by that. But I was taken back by that. But so that I'm just piggybacking on what you're saying. If she
Mm-hmm.
was a side chick herself, she gonna identify as the side on the side chick side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She
Okay.
is.
Okay, you guys, I am getting ready to put the Black History through, and then when I get through, I want you to talk about that builders because I'm gonna put up Zen
Okay.
Garden, and we're
Okay.
gonna talk about the building. Okay, you guys, we
Okay.
get
Can
ready
I
to put.
say something before you do that?
Go ahead, don't be
Uh,
talking while I'm sending this while
okay.
I'm pulling it up.
Melanie told Nell everything that was going on. She did not sit there and go into her personal relationship and what was going on with the other members. But she did tell Mel. She's been telling Mel on camera and off the camera and everything else. And for Mel to act the way she does, Mel is doing this just to be on TV. She's a hungry gutter snipe that want to be on TV, and now people are digging up her mess with her cheating husband. I like Chris. I did in the past. But once I found out that he liked young girls, teenagers too, I just said, oh, Lord. Allegedly, I had to back off. I don't, no,
And
that
then,
line disappeared.
and then tell you how the how power work. She talking about some her. She don't believe a black man need to go to jail. And guess who started popping up? All her sons'
Going to jail.
pictures start popping up. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how
This.
God puts it for you. When you're doing
Mhm.
wrong, He will let you know.
This is by way of 88 brains. Yeah. Your brains is like a muscle, have to be used every day, y'all. They say that we don't even use but 1% of our brains every day. The brain stores memories. You can always go back and retrieve those memories from the brain. But anyway, this is about black scientists by way of 88 brains.
First Black nursing school.
Started from the beginning, you guys. Black science. 88.
Dr. Daniel Wlliam performed the first ever heart surgery in 1893 without the assistance of x-rays, antibiotics, or modern anesthesia. Dr. Dan, as he was known, was born in Pennsylvania and received his medical degree from Chicago Medical School. In 1891, he founded Provident Hospital, the first interracial hospital in Chicago on the city's south side. The hospital established the first Black nursing school. One fateful day, 2 years later, a young Black man named James Cornish was brought to Provident Hospital with a serious wound on his chest. With his patient bleeding heavily, Williams saw only one option. He performed surgery on James' chest, fixing the severed artery, and then closed the wound. James was discharged 51 days later, fully recovered. He lived another 20 years, proving the success of Dr. Dan's operation. George Washington Carver was a botanist, agricultural chemist, and inventor. His innovation and determination helped to restore the struggling agricultural economy of the South during the early 20th century. Fascinated with nature from an early age, he grew a secret flower garden in the woods near his foster home. He earned the nickname the Plant Doctor by the time he was 10 years old because of his skill in caring for sick plants.
I wanted to be a part of the ER because of the family atmosphere.
We really couldn't do the job that we do without the support of each other as a team. I'd say that
At 27, Carver entered Iowa State College of Agriculture and graduated as one of their outstanding scholars. He was appointed their greenhouse director and an assistant instructor in botany. He earned his master's degree in 1896, and out of his long-held desire to help poor Black Southerners, he accepted Booker T. Washington's offer to be the director of agriculture at Tuskegee Institute. Southern cotton farmers were bringing in smaller harvests and thus less money. Carver examined the soil and found the cotton plants had taken important nutrients from the soil. He discovered that peanuts, sweet potatoes, soybeans, and cowpeas return nitrogen to the soil, so he urged farmers to plant these in rotation with cotton. The crops helped feed the farmers' families and allowed them to grow more cotton than before. When the farmers struggled to find customers for their peanut and sweet potato crops, Carver made more than 300 products from peanuts, such as ink, shampoo, soap, and candy, and molasses, glue, and flour from sweet potatoes. Carver donated his life savings to Tuskegee to establish the George Washington Carver Foundation, which helped provide research opportunities for students. A museum was also founded in his honor. President Franklin D. Roosevelt ordered the dedication of the George Washington Carver National Monument located near the scientist's childhood home in Missouri. It was the first national monument dedicated to an African American. George Washington Carver believed it is simply service that measures success. Madam C.J. Walker was the first African American millionaire businesswoman in the United States.
And this is your Black History Spotlight. We all know about Madam C.J. Walker, you guys. Yeah, she was opened doors for many of our entrepreneur in the beauty industry today. All right, shout out. Now I want to talk about Mae Jamison's again. Y'all heard about her before, but let's talk about Mae
The
Jamison.
device company, Biosentient Corporation.
Started from the beginning.
After only 1 year, Morgan and his wife purchased a home.
Gary A. Morgan. Let's start right here.
Garrett A. Morgan was an African American inventor born in 1875 in Kentucky. One night, a Cleveland Waterworks construction crew became trapped underground in a cloud of toxic fumes when their tunnel beneath Lake Erie exploded. First responders made 2 unsuccessful attempts to rescue the workers. With time running out, the authorities summoned Garrett and his brother Frank. They arrived with a gas mask Morgan had patented 2 years before. Earlier breathing devices were unreliable, so Morgan invented something better. Firefighters, engineers, chemists, and other workers who regularly encountered dangerous gases were already using his breathing device in other cities. He later upgraded his mask with its own air supply, and it became of great importance during World War I and later wars. At the Cleveland disaster site, the Morgan brothers and 2 volunteers strapped on the gas mask and made several brave trips through the darkness of the 200-foot-long toxic tunnel. They rescued more than 20 people. Morgan was awarded a medal from the International Association of Fire Engineers. The gas mask was not his first or last invention. Morgan worked as a handyman at a sewing machine shop in Ohio, and at age 26, sold his belt fastener for sewing machines. 8 years later, he opened a tailoring shop which manufactured dresses and suits. After only 1 year, Morgan and his wife purchased a home where they eventually raised 3 sons. After accidentally discovering a hair straightening substance in 1913, Morgan established the G.A. Morgan Hair Refining Company. The profit supported his continued research. In 1923, Morgan patented an automatic traffic signal, which led to the overhead and sidewalk traffic lights that keep us safe.
Now you guys know y'all riding down the road with y'all children, you just point to those traffic lights. Morgan invented it, but if you don't remember, just say, hey, look, a black man invented this traffic light.
To this day, I always knew I'd go to space. Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman astronaut, once said. Jemison, born in 1956, is also a physician, teacher, and the founder and president of 2 technology companies, the Jemison Group, and an advanced medical device company, Biosentient Corporation. Born in Alabama and raised in Chicago, Jemison was fascinated with science from an early age. Her father and mother were very encouraging. She said, "My parents were the best scientists I knew because they were always asking questions." Jemison entered Stanford University on scholarship when she was only 16 years old. She graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering and a Bachelor of Arts in African and African American Studies. In 1981, she received her doctorate from Cornell University Medical College. Jemison practiced medicine in Los Angeles, California, before serving in the Peace Corps as a medical officer in Sierra Leone and Liberia for 2 years. In addition to speaking English, Jemison speaks Swahili, Russian, and Japanese. Inspired by the life of Sally Ride, the first woman in space, Jemison applied to NASA, and in 1987, she became one of only 15 people chosen out of 2,000 candidates for their astronaut corps. Jemison's first and only spaceflight began on September 12, 1992, when the Space Shuttle Endeavour took off for its second mission. Jemison served as the science mission specialist on the 8-day mission, which was a joint effort between the United States and Japan. Jemison resigned from NASA in March of 1993 to form the Jemison Group Incorporated, which highlights ways to bring science and technology to everyday life. The following year, she founded the Dorothy Jemison Foundation for Excellence, named in honor of her mother, which includes an international space camp for high school students called The Earth We Share. In 2011, the U.S. military chose this foundation to receive $500,000 in funding to help launch the 100-year Starship project. Our task, our mission, Jemison explained, is to make sure all the capabilities needed to mount a human interstellar mission exist. Jemison envisions public participation from everyone, regardless of who they are or where they come from.
So Dr. Mae Jameson, she was a medical doctor as well. But you guys, Huntsville, right? It's known as the Space and Rocket Center, you guys. All your space missiles is there, all your weapons. Like I said, if there was a war between two countries, Huntsville would be the first one they would hit because most of all of your ammunitions and weapons made there. Anything go up in space is made in Huntsville too. It is a high-tech town with high-tech people in there. So anyway, you guys, Black scientists, Black inventors, Black excellence. This is what we really call Black excellence. That's right, Pinky. Black excellent, Pinky. That it just make you so proud. It you know, if our children really got, I'm not saying take away white history out of school, but our history need to be added into the school system, and they still fighting against it, and they voted against it. It's became a law that our history cannot be included because they said it may make the little children feel uncomfortable. Their children feel uncomfortable. But, and you said in 1920, Morgan started the Cleveland Call newspaper. He also, let me tell y'all something. All these fire departments is using his equipment. All these paramedics today is using Mr. Morgan's equipment. But what I know about Mr. Morgan is that they had this big old explosion in Cleveland, right? All them old mines, they were having them workers back up in there. A lot of them kept dying back up in there. And every time they sent some of their people in there to go in there and rescue, when there was explosion, they didn't come back out neither. And this man been, thank you, Empower Woman, for the $10. This man had been trying to get them to use this mask. So this particular explosion, there was so many left in there, so many others left in there that was surviving. But if they didn't hurry up and get those people out of there, they was gonna perish as well. So what happened? They sent Mr. Morgan and his brothers through there, and they came out with those people. They came out untouched. This man gas mask was everything, and it's used today. And not only that, Mr. Morgan, that man had a brilliant mind. What about the traffic light? And you just said that he did something. What about the sewing machine too, Pinky?
Yes, he did. The sewing machine, the traffic light. We use those things still today, especially the traffic light keeps us safe. We still follow the rules of the traffic light. I don't care who you are. I don't care what country you're in. Some countries may not have traffic lights, but regardless, you still follow them. Even if you come to the U.S., you're going to follow those traffic lights. They're going to keep you and your family safe. Without them, I think there'd be so many fatalities right now.
And let me tell you what else I did not know, y'all, that Morgan did. I thought I had it. I I didn't know he was in the hair industry. He was in the hair industry too. So they give Madam C.J. Walker all the credit for her inventions in the hair industry, but he did what the straightening comb. It was a straightening comb and some other stuff, curlers. What else Mr. Morgan did?
Let me,
Y'all know what this made when I thought about Mr. Morgan, because Mr. Morgan was so intelligent. No, not Mr. Morgan. I'm thinking about Mr. Carver, George Washington Carver. He was so interested in biology. Well, who say they is a biology major? Coleslaw, Big Bug. Let me tell you something. She used to say that she was at the she graduated as a RN from Alabama A&M, but I busted that. So cause I do know I went through the same program, and they do not have a RN program at Alabama A&M. And when I started coming forward, letting her know that she was lying, she changed it and said she got a biology degree. It is no way that girl got no. They got one of the toughest biology class. Honey, I was a B student when I was in there. I'm usually an A student. I'm not bragging, but that biology was kicking my butt. And just to think, if you're a biology major, that means you in there with all those doctors. You in there with all them. We're just talking about Dr. Jameson. People like Dr. Jameson is sitting up in there with you. It is no way you wouldn't sit up in no classroom. Well, yeah, people with minds like that. Those are the people that take biology. That's why A&M biology is very they come to school there because the Space and Rocket Center there. A whole lot of them go leave Alabama A&M from that biology program and work for NASA. Bad Bug, you just a liar. You just a liar. And honey, let me tell y'all something. You can sit up and go buy your hat and cap and stand up there on that campus and say you graduated. But when we looked her up, Pinky, you remember me and you?
We looked it up.
On the education. What did it say, Pinky?
Under her education, she has no degree whatsoever. Okay? It says she may have attended a school, but she has no license, no degree.
It was cosmetology.
Right, not even in cosmetology, not in nursing, not in nothing.
She was washing hair.
Right, the hair for lives.
She was an assistant, so
I bust her.
You need to quit telling people you're a biology major. Ain't no way in the hell. Not at that program.
No.
Where is she gonna get out of school and go work for NASA? Who the hell she gonna be working on somebody's Space and Rocket Center?
And I think the reason why she told those lies is because she wanted to seem smart, because
intelligent. Yeah,
right.
She wanted to see.
Yeah, she wanted to be like Melanie, smart, but you can't be like her. So I don't know where she's coming from.
And she would have been up there with like Dr. West, the lady that made the GPS. Right. She would have been up there like Dr. West. That's kind of mind she would have had. She would have been up there with like Dr. J. Mamison, the astronaut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Girl, and then I didn't know that years later, like I retired in 2020. That's what I was teaching. I wasn't teaching biology. I had to teach a little of everything, but it was people like Morgans came through my classroom, Dr. James. I'm just talking about the mindset that was coming through my classroom. It is no way in the hell that girl got a biology major. I would never believe that.
She can try to say it. Every time she try to say it, I can bust her out on it.
Yeah. So then we talked about the heart transplant, the first heart transplant. Yeah, she would have been up there sitting in the classroom with all them doctors too. Because you got to be a biology major to turn out to be a doctor, an astronaut.
Right.
People like Miss West that did the GPS. Heart transplant. Dr. Dan Williams was the first heart transplant. But y'all, one other thing, and then we're gonna move on. Mr. George Washington Carver, I knew about him. We do get him in school. Did you ever read about George Washington Carver?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yeah,
did.
we get them in school, but they always just talk about the peanuts. They
Right.
never, they never go into details like this
Mhm.
black man did on 88 Brains about
That's
what
a
all
good
he did. But I did not know that when he took that oil from the peanuts and made ink. When we use it ink,
one.
I did not know that. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Peanut,
I,
yeah, he
yeah.
took and soap. He did it. So this man was brilliant. We would be reading about you right now, Coleslaw. I would be doing a Black History class on you right now if you was a biology major. You
Oh my
can't eat,
Lord.
yeah. And then too, you still got all them braces in your mouth talking about you a biology major. Get out of here. You a biology major studying different kind of diseases. You know, it covers a rod, then
Right.
you will know that your mouth is so full of bacteria and diseases right now for having them braces in there so long. But Empower Woman, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Pinky, you got anything you want to talk about? Yeah, I want you. Let's go into muscle and the building thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did you want me to go ahead and start on that?
Yeah, yeah, I'm through with
Okay.
the Black
Okay.
history. Uh-huh.
I'd be happy to. Now, with Marceau been putting out these last couple of videos, okay, live videos of him pulling up on these sites and talking about how he used to be a commercial contractor. Most times, people start out as building homes first before they even graduate up to building, doing commercial, right? He's going backwards, as one of my uh, comments I received from someone, one of my subscribers. He's going backwards. He's going coming down, going back. So he claimed in that first video that he never built a residential home before, and that he don't like it. But if you don't like it, why don't you stick with you claim made you millions and $17 million man? Why don't you stick with what you know? Because he never built anything, and we proved that with that hotel. Black Titanic knows all about that, but you never built a hotel. You never built anything. If you, why don't you show those plans? If you got doubters and millimeters that's coming at you, letting you know. So why don't you show your evidence? Show your receipts. Show your plans. Show the start from the bill to the middle to the end of the bill. You never can show that. And so I just proved everything on both of those videos that he showed. So I did a diss video on him, part one, I dropped yesterday. A diss video showing him how to do it. So I went out to some sites in my neighborhood that's building
Wait a
homes.
minute, Pink. What you say? You got to show them how to do it.
Yeah, I got to show him how to do it. Uh,
Okay, go on, Pinky.
so I
Show him
did
how to
several
build.
videos, and I went out to several homes that's being built over across the the field from me. Well, not the field, but you know, it is the field. You go across the field, you can just walk right over across the field, but you don't want to do that. May run into a
Let's just
snake.
see what this house is. This is
Go on,
the house
listen.
we saw where Fred was building and had Martell out there pretending like he was building. It's the inside of it.
It's the
Oh,
inside
they're
of it.
showing 28 photos.
Oh, they showing
It's listed
28
for
photos.
340,000.
It's listed for 340,000.
That's the address.
That's the address.
2,000. $175 a month. I guess that would be the mortgage payment or what? That would be the mortgage payment. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,800. This year they got 26 photos. Let's see what we got here. 26 photos. This is the outside. I'm just showing y'all this house is supposed to be in the yard. You can request in the yard. You can request for joining. Next available Tuesday. Today at 5:30. You guys that will be showing the house. Think of buying, and this house is for sale. This house is up for sale, and it has nothing about. I'm the sign outside that. I'm the sign outside that. Mr. Mitchell, I don't know. What? Either real estate broker or what? Oh, let's see what I can get right here. Oh, let's see what I can get right here. All photos. That's all they showing. And hold on. Give me a break. And hold on. Give me a break. I want to see what's going on. Okay, right here. Okay, right here. Nice floors. That's the area we saw Martell. That's the area we saw Martell.
That's my grandbaby, Lord Jesus.
Go blink for a while. Let's see. Go blink for a while. Let's see. Today they're showing the house again today, you guys.
Pinky.
Yes, ma'am.
I wasn't trying to cut you off. I thought I was putting a picture up here while you was talking, but go ahead.
That's okay. But I was showing Marceau how to do it. He doesn't know anything when he goes into those someone else bill or site. He talks about just a few things. He'll talk about things that don't make any sense. He's talking about putting a fireplace over a window that made no sense. You don't do that. You can't just go in and change. That's a change order. And on spec homes, and more likely those probably if that's more likely that's a spec home. I don't think that was a custom home that he was building, but nevertheless, those change orders. Builders don't make change orders on their own. They have already had a plan and they stick to the plan. Unless you're doing a custom home, then only person want to make a change is the person that's got you building that home for them. And then they would have to make a change order, and then they have to pay for that change because the builder is not going to pay for that out of his pocket. No way. That would be losing money. They're all about.
You know what? Excuse me. That's exactly what he do. Make everybody lose money when he building. Let me run this. Go on and keep talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Zen Garden through while you talk.
Okay.
Go on.
So, guys, if you want to see this video on that I made, I did a part 1. I mean, pulling up to the neighborhood and everything, which is still my neighborhood, just over across the field from me. Those homes starting from, I don't think you can't find one over there less than they're $1 million plus. So you doubt if you can find one at $1 million. They're way over $1 million, $2 million. So I started.
You know, he won't have no problem even just throwing the cash out to buy one of them homes over there by your house. Man, he said
if he's got $17 million, he can just buy one cash. Why do you have you don't need a mortgage? I doubt if he can afford to get a mortgage because his credit is too bad. That's why you use teacher for everything. But hers is gone to pots now on some well, I'm gonna be quiet about that. I don't want Wanda messing with me, but if I Wanda, I'm your friend.
Let's run this through.
Eagles. All right, now hit the like button, share, and subscribe. This is Arthur Omer, and remember, eagles fly with eagles. Over there. Okay, do y'all see the pool over there? That's that pool that he said that he
I'm gonna make it bigger for y'all.
Okay.
That's Zen Garden, y'all. Built that pool over there. All right. This is Zen Garden, you guys. I'm right here at Zen Garden reporting live. This is Black Titanic reporting live at Zen Garden. Behind me, I can remember my soul bragging about this apartment complex that this would make him a millionaire. He actually bought the suit on these people, knowing that his hands wasn't clean. Muscle, we know you didn't build that pool over here. This is Black Titanic reporting live at Zen Garden. We do know for a fact that that's the leasing office right there. This is a great big building complex, you guys. Yes. All right. So, yeah, it's the leasing office right here. This is Zen Garden, you guys. All right. So, Zen Garden is not bulging, you guys. They are not bulging at all. At all. Just over there on the side of the office is the pool that Marcel house, y'all. Built, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go to the house they had to rebuild. We're gonna summarize this. This is Black Titanic. I'm standing right here at Zen Garden, right live at Zen Garden. We do know that Marceau claimed that these people did not pay him, but when he brought them to court, they countersued because his hand wasn't clean. He also had his workers that complained that he didn't have enough supplies for them to work with. They complained about how his attitude, he had a nasty attitude. So, and then Zen Garden did complain that he didn't even have workers. I guess they quit out after a while. But anyway, this is Black Titanic reporting you live from Zen Garden. There is a dismissal. He wants them to dismiss this case.
Correction, the dismissal is for Eva Bank.
Zen Garden says no. So right now, Eva Bank dismissed. They tied up because Zen Garden is not bulging. They will not dismiss the case. Again, they did have court yesterday. Everybody showed their exhibit, put their side out, showed still, but it still wasn't enough for them to dismiss the case.
They dismissed.
Black Titanic. This is Black Titanic reporting to you from Zen Garden, you guys. Okay, do y'all see the pool over there? That's that pool that he said that he supposed to have been built that pool over there. All right. This is Zen Garden, you guys. I'm right here at Zen Garden reporting live. This is Black Titanic reporting live.
Yeah, this is me. I want to make a correction.
I'm bragging about this apartment complex that this would make.
Wait a minute, you guys. I'm trying to, make that correction that it was Eva Bank dismissed from the case.
It looks like it all, but it looks like there was a motion for summary judgment, and until that is dealt with, nothing is happening in the case.
So what's a motion for what now?
Summary judgment.
What that mean?
Meaning they're asking the court to dismiss the case.
Oh, wow.
They're asking for summary judgment on the case. So until that's ruled on, they haven't even, that was just filed Monday. So the other parties, the plaintiff this was filed by the plaintiff, so, the defendants have the right to file an answer within 21 days to file their answer or their response to it until then the other party will have 21 days to file a reply to the response. But until that's ruled on, nothing will be set, no hearings or anything like that.
Okay. I can't get a printout
Of the docket sheet?
Yes.
I'll go inside and pick one.
Okay, thank you very much. So that's it, you guys. I was just trying to show y'all how I'm gonna move this out the way. I was actually at the courthouse, y'all. I was at the courthouse talking to the clerk, trying to find out what was going on. But they had that. They had went to court the day before, and I kept saying Zen Garden. It was Evil Bank that they dismissed off of that. Remember, Evil Bank was the one that went on that long with them. But see, the other banks would not go on that long with Marceau. They said that he did not have enough experience. So now Marceau gets mad. He pissed. He said the millimeters is attacking him, said that he lying about building. Why are you upset with the millimeters when you're the one faking it?
Mm-hmm. He's
Yeah.
trying to fake it till he make it.
Oh boy. So anyway, y'all, that's it. He is not a builder. So they coming on again with the same old fake storyline. You see him riding down in the car. You see Uncle Fester say, yeah, you're the person similar, allegedly. You're the person I have to go through because he the builder in the family.
Mm-hmm.
What have they built? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of them. Now I keep saying this over and over and over. How hard of it is, just like we just did, they present the inside of supposedly, allegedly hotel house. How hard of it is it for this girl with this degree, said Infinity Property, said that she a broker. How hard of it is it for you to show houses, Tisha?
Yeah.
We ain't never even seen you walk through showing houses, walk through. We even seen that with Chris. Chris had that walkthrough of Destiny Home. Remember that?
Right. Yep. I'm sure did.
We haven't seen anything when it come to building, anything when it come to real estate from these people. And here it is. See, here come another season with the same old mess. And then he get mad because we don't want to believe him. And like you were saying, he said that he's transferred now to residential building. That house that you debunked, he's saying that it would be the first residential house. But no, he said that house on the rocks is the first one he introduced us to. Remember?
Yeah, but he never built on the rocks. The rocks don't have nothing on it. But
yeah, but he's saying that
that's going to be
his first experience. It's not his first experience.
Right. But now he's saying the first video where he was up under the tree, where they was only showing the slab of the house. They had no walls up. He was saying that one was his first one. And then he did another video saying he's building this one. And now, which is it? Because that one is further along than the other one. So make it make sense. So I disputed both of those videos and I debunked them. And not just that, but also I got Zen Garden sitting right here in front of me. And
Zen Garden.
Huh?
Zen Garden. And then the hands ain't cleaner. That takes a lot of, y'all know there's gotta be something wrong with that man's mind. For you to go and sue these people now. Mm-hmm. They just wanted you to just go on and disappear. But no, not you. That not you.
That man.
You're gonna come on in and sue these people, and cost these people millions of dollars, and then you could have killed somebody. I don't know what he was supposed to be doing. What he doing out there trying to make the where you park at and all that. I don't know what you call that, cement, gravel, whatever.
The slab.
That woman had a real bad car wreck. That woman had to sue Zen Garden, and then Zoo Garden had to come on and sue Marceau because he was the one called himself and whatever she had that car wreck, it was his fault. Nothing, nothing, ain't did nothing right. I know how to read measurements.
Yeah,
I swear, this man can't read no measurements. And talking about he building a home and expect for us to believe it. Then go ahead on, Pinky.
When he went into those that home, he went around back. He spoke. He said hi to one of the workers. Right. I did the same thing on this video. I went inside. I walked all through the house. Yes, I did. And I even spoke to one of the workers. You're supposed to be nice to the workers, but I even spoke to him too. And he said, "You have to learn how to speak Spanish or whatever." Man, I spoke to the guy, and the guy spoke English. When you're nice enough,
Hold it. What? My soul was trying to speak Spanish or something?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I spoke to one of the workers too, a Spanish guy, and I spoke English, and he spoke back to me in English. I got it on videotape. But also, he talking about he didn't know, he couldn't explain a door. He couldn't explain the walls or anything, or what they're doing in the home. He couldn't even pick out what things were. So I explained in my video how you can tell what is being built and what rooms are and what the stages are and everything. And those are homes I haven't even walked through except for the first time when I did the video. And I could explain what each room is, where they're going to put the kitchen, where they're going to do in the kitchen. This is the sink area. This is where they're going to put the stove in the microwave, because you can see.
Yeah, wait, hold on. My grandson. Hey, grandbaby. That's my grandson. Hi, babe. Grandma see you. Denise, y'all see me. Say hi to my grandson.
Hello, grandson.
Yeah, my grandson just moved out, got his own place. So congratulations, y'all. The young man son got his own place now. Finally got out of grandmama's house. Proud of you, Denise. Okay, y'all, let me go ahead on and we're gonna go ahead on. This is it's just a little bit of everything. It's not Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is Melody, just unbothered. Yeah. They hate to see this woman happy. And then it's gonna lead into Wanda, y'all. Wanda up there ready to fight. She talking about fighting, expect for everybody gotta fight. Let's read this on first, and so the audience can be engaged. I'm gonna draw the audience in and show y'all right here. Let me see. I want you to read this. This is Wanda. This is the fan dragon Wanda. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Fan dragon Wanda.
Okay. The first comment says, "What are you going to do, Wanda? You can't do nothing about it. If it's true, Tish would not leave him."
Okay, hold it. That's about the cousin now.
Okay.
Wanda is so upset that y'all would even think that he would mess with one of them cousins. So she pissed off because somebody, they on there dragging her, talking about some Tisha took my soul from her cousin. Okay, go ahead on with the other one.
Okay. Okay, next comment. It says, "Wanda, why are you threatening people? Almost 60 years old. They got their emoji faces. Don't shame your grandchildren."
She not ashamed. Now one that now over there on that live wanted to say she ain't changing for nobody. And she over there telling people get on their this so stupid. This how ignorant she is. She over there telling people to give them their address so she can pull up and fight them, y'all. Did that make sense?
Mm-mm.
Give me your address. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna fight you. Okay, what does one say?
Okay. And then you have another one. "She is so ignorant. It's nauseating." Mm-mm-mm. One, and then you have another one after that. A one back there riding without her seatbelt on, just ignorant. Oh my God, she was. I think I saw that video. And then it says delusional. Another
Okay,
person.
I got them coming, y'all. I'm just showing, engaging y'all. The video gonna show, but I'm just engaging y'all. Y'all know what's going on in the video. This is what they're saying under the video.
Okay.
What are you going to do, Wanda? You can't do nothing about it. Okay, you already read that one,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, you read that one. So let's see what this one's saying.
It
Uh,
says, "Tisha, please get your mama off social media. Always loud and making threats." Mm, mm. And then another lady, a person said, she don't she didn't shut nothing down. That man is in jail over some domestic violence with his family.
Yeah. So, and guess what? Y'all remember this? Do y'all remember?
Yes, I remember the back.
Yeah, look. This is what I didn't like about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos went into protective mode. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
He went to they showed this, and then when the season came up for them to address it, nobody addressed this. No, it just went over their head.
that's his
Carlos
back.
went and he
That's what he was
protected
doing.
this man, huh?
That's his back. I can tell by that back of that head.
That
Every
head
part
too.
of the back, that's him. And that ear, that's him.
And do y'all remember when they bought this? What was that girl named Alonda on, and Tisha and my soul was talking to that girl on the phone, and then my soul so silly to the whole world saw him telling that girl, whispering to that girl to call him afterwards. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Alonda was the girl that
Mhm.
they claimed was going with him. Alonda is the young lady allegedly that is the hairdresser, right?
Yes,
I think
the
she's some
hairdresser.
kind of Martell or something like that. But Melody was going to bring her on the show. That's what Tisha said. Tisha was pissed off because she said that Melody was supposed to just bring her on the show. And so Tisha was mad. She said that in the reunion, but this supposed to be the alleged back of my soul Scott. I wonder was that cousin is the one that took this picture. That's what I was thinking. Was it the cousin that took the picture? But anyway, she's so upset over that statement. She said over that statement, y'all. Have y'all
Yeah.
seen it?
Yeah. I remember that.
Let me see what they're saying over here. Oh, October. I'm just trying to see if anybody piggyback. They're speaking to you over here. Let's see if anybody said anything. Hot flashes. Okay, I thought somebody had said something about that. But let me go ahead and let this go through. And here we go again, you guys. These are just going to be melody, and it's going to lead until Wanda. Melody's so unbothered. She's so happy, y'all. They can't stand it. That woman over there, and she got I don't know if he's the makeup artist or whoever he is. He coming in there to help Melody out, rearrange her closet, and she got so many clothes that they done took down so she can give to the community. Some great stuff. Most people can't afford that stuff. Stuff that she paid all that money for, she's actually donating it to whoever wants it. Hey, Gemini I think Ricka Lake was around in those Jenny Jones days. Yeah, Gemini, 1958. Yeah, you remember Ricky Lake, yeah. Ricka Lake was this little chubby white girl, and she lost a lot of right. I used to like. So anyway, this is Melody, you guys. She got so many different looks, so many different hairstyles, and y'all know a certain cast may be trying to copy off of her, but she is too fast and too glamorous with so many different styles. She's a model. She's model. And y'all remember when she walked that runway in New York, and then she was coming down that runway like she had been a model. You got those people in New York has been using fashion all their life, almost grew up as a model. They learned how to walk like that. Melody came down that walkway like as if
She has been doing modeling all her life. But these are the many hairstyles with Melody. I'm telling y'all, which one of these hairstyles is y'all favorite? I like the braids. I'm a braid person, so I've always liked the braid. You go, girl. You go, Melody. You go.
Oh,
Really quickly, okay? My Atlanta stylist Troy is here today, and he's here because my closet looks a fool because I've been traveling so much and I've been taking them up, and so I had to get Troy in here to come get the closet together because he does stuff like that. He told me I'm supposed to do it every season. He ain't did my closet in 2 years, so he said I'm supposed to do it every season. He ain't did my closet in 2 years, so I'm a little real backed up, but it's okay because he's gonna get me together. It's gonna take about 4 hours. But listen. I'm over on TikTok right now because TikTok has some amazing deals happening too for especially new purchasers, right? And I had my new orange body scrub is what I was demonstrating. You said it smells great? Let me tell y'all, Troy's a straight shooter. So I said, Troy, let me show you what it feels like. Troy walked up and said, I said, that's how I know you don't be exfoliating, baby, because you walk right up and did like this, right? Did just like this right here. So I had to come over to Instagram and show you guys. First of all, here is the orange body scrub. Soft, still gentle on the skin, giving you the exfoliation you need. We have orange peel powder in here because the orange peels is where all the nutrients lie. So we have the orange peel powder in here, right? So what I'm gonna do, show Troy what this, because he felt my hand after I wiped it off of mine. He felt it and he was like, oh my gosh, your hand's soft. And I was like, yeah. I said, I pretty much let the scrub sit on here while I was advertising on TikTok so it can act as a mask. So it sat there for about 5 to 7 minutes. Look at that. He wanted to know if men can use it too. I said, absolutely. Are we at 50K? Hold on. Yeah. Type you want it on TikTok. If you want the free blueberry scrub, type I want it. Show I'm about to choose somebody for a free blueberry body scrub. So look, here is, how does it feel?
Feels good.
Feels good, right?
Yeah.
Smell it again. Let Troy smell it.
It does smell good. It does smell good.
It smells good, doesn't it, right? Okay, so Troy has the our vegan orange body scrub on his hand right now. I'm gonna let it sit there for about a minute. You know, we have our exfoliating sponges as well, right? That you can utilize also. They come 5 in a pack, so feel free to get that too. But Troy, what we're gonna do, here we go. Let it sit there, and I want to show you guys something. Look at that. Those are the oils, the essential oils. You can see when I slide it. Troy, let me hush and let you tell it. Troy, what do you see right there? Is you shining or not?
I'm shining.
No, for real. You shining or not?
I'm shining.
You shining? Is it soft or not?
It's soft.
That part.
Uh-huh.
Now, y'all know Troy is a straight shooter. He doesn't get to come to Alabama that much, so he doesn't get to be in the 7th Avenue beauty room having all the fun. So I'm glad he's here today. You see those oils? Because when you exfoliate, which I exfoliate like every other day, and I was telling him over there on TikTok, if when you get in your bed, and your feet, when they hit your cover, if you hear crunch, you need to exfoliate your feet because they crusty. You need to exfoliate your feet because they crusty. If you don't get some of this, y'all know I'm a comedian. I'm a coffee comedian. Y'all know that. If you don't get you some of this body scrub and scrub your feet, I told them to do a test today. When you get in your bed, rub your feet on your sheets and see if you hear something. If you hear something, you need to exfoliate. And you need to exfoliate expeditiously. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not the one who's going to sit up there and pretend like I don't hear you and your feet in the night. I'm going to say, hey, what's that noise? You need your feet. Let me see your feet. Let me see your feet. You now. Now look at here now. Get in here. And what I like to do is exfoliate my feet. Then I put my body butter on and socks on, okay? Why you always dragging us? Hey, Chef Dada! I'm not dragging y'all, I promise. I am look, people in my real life know I'm a clown. I like to cut up. I like to laugh. I like to joke. I don't mind being joked on because I'm going to laugh at that too, okay? That's just me. I do be kind of be mean what I'm saying, but I do be, because we don't want no press to be. Who want press to be? Oh, Sean, before we wipe this off, kids, I'm letting Abe have a mask right now, Troy. You can do this with your face scrub too, okay? Where that red from? Oh, I'm on TikTok. Oh, I'm on Instagram. Oh, hey, listen, I can tell y'all on TikTok who won the blueberry yet. I know y'all typing I want it. Give me a second. I'm coming over here. So look, here's what we're going to do. Come right here, Troy. Let's make this out. Yeah. I'm gonna run it a little so it can. It feels good.
You like the right amount of grains in there.
You like the grain in the oat? Have grain in the
I don't
oat.
like it too soft.
Yeah. That's right. You like that choice. Perfect. No, I'm so happy you get to have a second experience. Oh, what you say? No, this is happening. Oh, no. You thought we was playing. You thought we was playing. They had to play your place. You gonna make it disgusting. I love y'all men, but I love my men anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, y'all men do not see money. Let's be clear. No, I'm right where I need to be. I'm right where I need to be, baby. Y'all men, y'all gonna go spend some money on some hard
But the
stuff.
men will get it for their men. I mean, the women will get it for their men.
I don't know. I gotta think about it. I love my women.
Father's Day is coming up. Right?
It is, baby. You know, and God bless the fathers.
Let's all get a scrub. I think the scrub would be good.
Well, I'm gonna think about it. You know, I do like to listen to my team a little bit.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Can't touch it. You like to listen to my team a little bit. Lauren is making that up because there are so many things going on to talk about, and I say, what do you think? I say that all the time, and Lauren, I be like, what do you think? That is me. I'm not that person. You know how some people feel like they just know everything, and whatever you say, they shut it down. Shut it down. That is not me. I be like, well, what do you think? I'll think about it. What you think we should do? That's what I be doing.
So you don't think about that men's scrub?
I am. That's why I said I'll think about it. Yeah. I mean, originally for me, I'm like, but you know, I'll think about it. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea. Yeah. Ooh, but look, I'm not saying that. Ooh, I ain't even finna lie. Lord, come rub your head, boy. I'll tell you. Ooh, boy, you better. Yes, you ain't about to lie, yeah.
My mom might have to share that.
No, Laura, let's get Troy and his mama one. Yeah, orange. Thank you, Troy. So let me show you guys real fast where we are. Let's see where we are with this closet experience. So Troy is here, you guys, because my closet does look full. I've been traveling. Seasons have changed. I told Troy.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting like the
Try to look at the mannequins, wigs.
Yeah. Put all your winter stuff on that side.
Oh, that's what you like to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. All your winter stuff on that side.
Yeah, we're going to donate and bless some people.
We're going to bless some people with.
Yeah, because this, I'm wearing this. This got to go. Yeah, I'm done with that.
This right here.
Yeah, that's over. Yeah, that's over. Oh, Troy, God bless you. Yeah. Oh, yes, God. Hallelujah. Yes, this is the before. We're going to see. Yes, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Oh, yes.
All right, let me get back to work.
All right, I'm going to leave you alone. We're going to donate these right here, too. Yes, thank you, Father. Yes, God. That closet's about to look fire when Troy finished. Woo! So, Troy, my mother said hi. Hey, Mama. Troy, Mama said hey. She said hey. So Troy finna get that closet. I can't wait to show y'all the after. Listen, okay? Can't wait, okay? Anywho, I gotta get off Instagram Live. Y'all know we're running a 40% off sale right now on 7thAvenueBeauty.net. The code is new skin and it's site wide. So to my Instagram peeps, run on over there, get your product. Okay.
You can see the the season 8 ratings are low for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So for maybe 25th, 2024, you can see it dropped down to 257,000. Let's start up with May the 4th for this 278,000. May the 11th, 323,000. It went back up. May the 18th, 268,000. And of course, May the 25th, 257,000. It will air again tonight. But my soul was bragging. He's bragging about they don't need the millimeters. Y'all don't need the millimeters. Where are the T-Squad? Where are all y'all fans? Where are the raindrops to keep this show up? The millimeters are not the only fans that y'all claim watch the show. But anyway, Love and Marriage Huntsville season 8 had brought Sonny on there. I don't guess Sonny and Moses is enough to keep the show going. I believe that's why they added Sonny and Moses. They felt like that love triangle between Sonny, Moses, and Destiny was gonna boost the ratings up. The fact is, the audience want to see some black excellence. Yeah, I want to know where is Fred Ackland. That's the only person we ever seen built from the ground up was Fred Ackland. But anyway, you guys, look at this season. There was once when they first started off, they would have like 500,000, 500,000 views. It has been cut all way in half because the Love and Marriage Huntsville seasons have gotten so toxic. Besides toxic, it's a lot of fake storylines going on. But Carlos, you want to save that show. You need to reinvent everybody. Just kick everybody off except for Melody. I don't know if Melody gonna hang on there. I don't know if she's coming back for season 9. But whatever the case is, the ratings are slow. At a whopping low 257,000. Y'all do know that Melody is here. It's here. The new cosmetic line is live. Use code beauty to save 20% off 7thAvenueBeauty.net. Millimeters. So 7th Avenue Beauty Cosmetic. Look like her and Lauren team up. You guys, look at those beautiful lips. But anyway, let's read, see if I can see. So whether you're always in the mood for something super glam or your go-to, it is a no makeup look that highlights your best feature. We're got you covered. Look at those beautiful lips. Look at their skin. Look, both of those girls got young ladies with their beautiful skin. She said, we got you covered. Our 7th Avenue Beauty Cosmetics are vegan, y'all. Cruelty-free. Pigmented, and high quality, so you can use them as often as you're like. And anyway, you're like, whether it's one of our velvet smooth lip liners, or a hint of highlight on your lips, or a gloss that we get your lips popping. Them lips are popping. We know you love it all. Those lips are popping, you guys. Yeah. So this beauty line right here, I think the lip gloss looks like Lauren and Melody done teamed up. Miss Wonders is upset because she learned that someone is saying.
I'm not going to say who, but I may need to do that.